Hey y'all, here to vlog about Real Housewives of Atlanta's episode tonight. Okay, so it started off with Cynthia going to a hair show that Derek J was in. And the hair show was pretty nice. And you know, Cynthia's outfit was nice. Her hair, makeup, everything, it was nice. So after the hair show, her, Derek J, and Kenya, they all met up and was talking about the whole donkey booty fiasco or whatever had to happen with her and Phaedra. So now Kenya comes out of nowhere and is like, well, I'm gonna do a stallion booty video, workout video. I'm like, okay. So basically, you know, everybody's like ragging on Phaedra's donkey booty, and Kenya is like, well, you know, I don't know anybody that wants a donkey booty, you know, but a stallion booty is a big booty and blah, 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 blah. Basically, they was trying to like degrade and talk about Phaedra's video, and I'm like, okay. And then it seemed like Cynthia and Kenya are all of a sudden friends, like everybody's friends, but I think it's BS. But anyway, moving on to the next thing was Nene, Breasia, and Greg, and they were trying to put together the cradle for Breasia. Side note, Breasia is so adorable. That is a beautiful little baby. Oh my God, God bless her. But yeah, they were trying to put the cradle together. Didn't know what the heck they were doing. So it was funny because Nene kept saying this. I'm like, oh my God, just read the instructions before you ruin this baby's cradle. So afterwards we go to Candy, and Candy meets up with Derek J. So Derek J tells Candy about the whole situation that happened at the hair show and about the donkey booty thing and how Kenya's gonna do a stallion booty. So Candy is like, wait, she's basically bootlegging Phaedra. Like, you just, if you're going to take somebody's idea, then be original with your stuff. And I'm like, exactly. So she calls Phaedra, tells Phaedra what's going on, and Phaedra is like, that's stupid and that's unnecessary. Like, you basically, you know, stealing. Like, you a biter or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, basically. And Candy had me dying when she was like, when Phaedra finds out about this, she is gonna go hamburger on that ass. I was like, exactly, because we all know how Phaedra is. So moving right along to Cynthia and her Bailey Agency fashion show. First of all, the little kids that she had auditioning for her were too adorable. Did y'all see the little girls? Oh my God, they were too cute. So then Phaedra, Apollo, and Portia. Phaedra, Apollo, Portia, and Aiden walked in, and you know, they're looking at them audition. And you know, first Aiden did not want to audition. He was not having it. But you know, Portia was saying how, you know, proud she is and everything. So they all went outside and started talking. And Portia was like, yeah, I heard about this stallion booty video that Kik is supposed to be doing. And Phaedra's like, well, I didn't hear anything about that. And it's like, why would you do that? Because you're copying. So then Phaedra went on to say how cuckoo and crazy Kenya is, and saying that she said that she's bipolar and they could provide her with lithium. And Phaedra is the queen of throwing shots at people, and she does it with the most stoic look on her face. Like, she is so sarcastic. I love it. So then, what happened afterwards? I know Candy and Kenya met up, and Candy explained to her, like, you know, that's not cool for you to do the whole stallion video. Like, you just basically biting off of her idea or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, basically. So she, you know, she said that how she did pre-production for 4 weeks, and and you know, but they never figured out what the deal was gonna be like. So that's when everything fell apart. And she's like, I'm doing this, busting my ass for 4 weeks, and I don't deserve nothing from it. And I'm like, okay, Phaedra never said you weren't going to get nothing. She said that 10% was too much. Like, basically, you being greedy. So, I mean, I got Kenya's point last week, and I get Phaedra's point. And it's like, in my opinion, you can't do business with friends. You can't. That ruins a friendship. Like, just be friends. Don't do business together because you think that because usually when people do business with people that they know, those people feel like, okay, well, this is my friend, so I could get like a discount, or I could get, I could get away with this, I could get away with that. And 9 times out of 10, that ruins a friendship. Not to say Kenya and Phaedra were ever friends to begin with, but they were cool at some point. Let's be for real. So then, what happens next? Well, I know Portia and Phaedra met up, and they were talking about the whole donkey booty, the whole thing with Kenya stealing the idea. So they're basically like, well, she's crazy, cuckoo, and, she needed counseling or whatever. I don't see how she's, functioning or whatever. So they were basically talking about the situation. Now, we get to Cynthia's fashion show, and everybody's there to support. They at the fashion show, and everybody's chilling. And now Kenya is like, well, Phaedra and Portia were never friends to begin with, and it's funny how all of a sudden they're friends because me and Phaedra had a falling out. So what? Obviously you still care. Leave it alone. So what? Let them be friends. You didn't want to be her friend. You walked away when she tried to be cordial, so leave it alone. So at the fashion show, the kids were so cute. Once again, Aiden refused to walk down the runway, so Apollo walked with him on his shoulders. I thought that was adorable. So after the show was over, Kenya basically said, well, I'm coming out with a workout video. And Phaedra is like, okay, so you basically biting, you stealing my idea. And Kenya's like, well, I don't know what biting means. I'm not a biter. That's not in my vocabulary, blah, blah, blah. So Phaedra was like, well, okay, imitation is a serious form of flattery. Hello. Because it's like, you can copy all you want, but you'll never be the original. So Kenya don't realize how stupid she looked doing this. Like, you doing all of this out of spite. Why don't you, if you're a businesswoman, why don't you find something else to invest in? Why does it have to be a workout video? Because she didn't want, to do it your way. So you got people all in your ear telling you, why don't you do a workout video? If that was the case, then you should have been did a workout video. I mean, I'm saying, you got 20 plus years in the game. You ain't come out with a workout video yet. But as soon as somebody says, they want to do a workout video, things don't go your way. Now you like, well, I should do a workout video. Stop biting. That is so corny. That is corny. So next week look like it's going to be continued drama. This episode look like by now Kenya done lost her cotton picking mind. But what else is new? So I'll be watching next week, and I'll be back tomorrow to vlog about Love and Hip Hop New York, the second episode of Courtney and Kim Take Miami, and that's about it. That's about it. So I'll be vlogging about those 2 shows, so look out for the vlog posting tomorrow. I'm also gonna do a special vlog on a sensitive topic. I'm not really gonna tell just yet, but you'll see tomorrow when I do the vlog. So everybody have a good night. See you tomorrow.